Hi and welcome to another Tale of Four Pandas, and today it's acquisition between myself and Tam. So it's the glorious Morats against the steel Phalanx. Sorry.
Yeah. It's good job we don't monetize these, isn't it?
I don't think the algorithm will pick up on Phalanx. Anyway, we're on the city board today. The one looks very scattered, but when you actually get down to S2, it's
quite a lot of cover.
Quite a lot of cover.
Yeah.
I lost the lieutenants. You chose board side.
I did.
Because I think I still think that we're going to have a Nagima there, or here, or around this area.
So we're going to just shell the building preemptively in case.
Yeah, I think so.
So Tam deployed second over there.
Yep.
Morats deployed first over here.
Yep. And it is acquisition. So it's get to the middle, turn on the consoles. Hopefully they don't get turned on by the other person, and then stand next to them at the end. Sort of like that.
Yeah, it's all about those three objectives in the middle of the board.
Yeah, and if there's nothing left to do it, then hey, that's another way to win, isn't it?
So stand next to something and murder everybody.
Murder everybody. They can't stand next to it at the end.
Also, very accurate.
So let's have a look at the armies. And up there, we've got a Tyrock mine layer. She's got up to halfway because of her bonus. 16 plus 8 is halfway.
It is?
Yeah. She got T2 rifle, AP mines, AP rifle. I just love that profile. So I brought 2. That's the first one.
Is she missing a mine?
She is missing a part. She's only got 2 mines left, and that we don't know what that
could be. Anything.
Could be anything. Next to it, we've got the Zerat Killer Hacker. She's pro specialist near the objective, so I might just turn something on while I'm there. First turn shenanigans because he's hidden everywhere. Back there, we have got the Dartok. He's got the Hacker, upgrade to a firewall -3, but I don't think there's much hacking on the other side anyway, from memory. Over here, we have got the Icadron, light flamethrower that always burns everybody to death. Well worth 9 points to anybody. Up top, we've got the Q drone with a heavy machine gun, because you can't leave home without one. There's -3 mimetism on in cover, so it's -6 straight away, which is always nice.
Good field of fire.
Yeah. Up at that range, we'll see how long he lasts. A bit of a tag at the start. We've got the ratio. Now that ratio is, I found the times I've used him, dies to continuous damage every time, which makes me worry about Agamemnon's continuous damage guns.
Armour piercing continuous damage.
Yes, which makes me wonder.
So maybe shoot him first before he can shoot
I fully intend to come to the edge of the bush, shoot down the road at him, because I can see Agamemnon's arm. So that's probably my first move. If you look down the road, you can see Agamemnon just poking his arm out next to the Micro Arms Studios sign. That's my HVT. Okay. Over here we've got a Harries. The Harries contain Kornak with his +1 order and strategist level 1. We've got at the top we've got the multi-sniper rifle Yaugat, +1 burst, and the engineer dude, what's his name, Kurgat, I think. Yeah, he's the Kurgat at the bottom.
With the boarding shotgun and Panzerfaust?
He has got the boarding shotgun and decharges AP mines, armed turret, so he hasn't got the Panzerfaust.
Okay.
And my last Tyrock, again, there's another package near the...
Purely coincidental.
Purely coincidental. She's only got 2 left as well.
Okay.
That's me.
So in here we've got a duo that is a hoplite and Scylla.
Okay.
Just hiding away. We have Agamemnon ready to ARO down there.
Harms little Agamemnon.
Yep. Never does anything good. We've got Andromeda chilling out on top of the building, keeping her head down.
Boarding shotgun, submachine gun.
Submachine gun and big metal dog. Always fun.
And she's a specialist too, isn't she?
She is, yeah. We have 2 dactyls, 1 doctor, 1 engineer.
Speaking of specialist, yeah.
Just hiding, ready to do something useful. We have a Harris of Myrmidons. Usual
Chain rifle. Officer in the middle, and he's got a Spitfire at the
Spitfire on
thing.
the end.
Okay.
And my HVT is being a bit of a peeping Tom and having a nosy through that window.
Right, yeah. So fire team wise, there's that Harry's,
That's a Harry's.
that's
a
a duo, and those
That's
guys
a
are a
duo.
duo over there. Okay. And you did spend one of your command tokens to strip 2 orders off the Morats.
I did.
They've still got a ludicrous amount. Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I'm going to move down there and shoot Agamemnon.
Okay. First order.
First order is going to be tactical awareness order. And I'm going to shoot it to the side.
Which will give you line of sight down there to an Agamemnon. Okay.
Don't think there's anything else.
Any arrows?
I'm going to shoot back.
Agamemnon's going to shoot back. Anybody else?
Nope.
No? What is Agamemnon shooting back with? Is Spitfire?
AP Spitfire.
Okay. And what is the second half for the ratio?
I can shoot you with AP heavy machine gun.
Okay. Range wise, it looks good for the machine gun. I'm not so sure about the Spitfire.
Which is 26 and a bit.
So the Spitfire's going to be on -3 for the range.
-3 for cover.
So -6 overall. And the ratio's heavy machine gun's going to be on flats. +3 for the range, -3 for the cover.
14s.
14 versus an 8, I believe.
Okay, so 8s for you. 15. 14. A 15, but the other 3 hits.
So 3 saves. PS, normally 5, will go down to 4 because of your tagginess.
Yes. Half armour.
So armour 3, cover 3.
So 10 or
6.
less 3 times. Take a wound. Took a wound, and Agamemnon decided discretion is the better part of valour and has ducked. Need to look at the Zerat killer hacker,
Yes. She's got.
who is near a thing.
Yeah, she's near a thing. Oops. She is.
Is she standing up and running over there?
Yeah, there's nobody around, so why not? She's going to go to there, and then she's going to come back to about there.
She doesn't want to stay in base-to-base contact with it for controlling it later.
There's a long way to go before
Okay.
that happens.
I don't believe there's any AROs from what I can see.
Yeah.
So, second half, are we beat boop?
We are going to press 1, 2, 3, 4. See.
Okay. And you're a hacker, so you get a bonus.
2 dice, that plus 3. 18 and 16.
What's the willpower?
13.
So the 16 is officially perfect.
Yeah, officially a crit.
Okay. So far, it's all going well.
Yeah.
The tie rock is getting an order.
She is.
Any AROs?
No.
Is a tie rock stealthy?
Nope.
There's a chance you're going to get zone of control ARO at the end of that movement. Some thinking they're both in, we think, and they're both going to
Dodge.
dodge.
On a 10. Yep. And Scylla
He hops out the way.
on an 8. Nope.
She doesn't quite has dodged into the doorway, so he'll have line of sight if that Tirok does anything else.
I was trying to be sneaky.
Didn't work.
Hunting cup lads. Oh no, I will have to bring my Rachel over a bit now and shoot him. Oh shucks.
Was this a cunning trap?
Shoot my evil beard.
So another order on the Rachel, is it?
Yeah.
At what point does the Rachel get line of sight?
I was there now.
Oh, he's there now.
Yeah.
Does he see him before he gets to the end, or not?
No.
Is there any point when he's out of cover?
No.
No. So you're both in cover from each other at every point that you can see each other. What would the hoplite like to do this time? I mean, after a bit of think, you're going to be on 13s either way,
Yep.
but you've decided to dodge. Is the Rachel going to use the second half of his order to fire many bullets at the hoplite?
Yeah, bullet printer. He goes brrr. And we are just over 16, which is nice.
So
14.
14s again, and it doesn't matter what type of bullets they are because the hoplite,
Got total immunity.
immunity enhanced.
Total immunity.
Let's call it the right name.
Yeah, but it used to be called that.
So dodging on a 13. Yep.
6.
So more than 6, less than 14.
A 4, a 5. A 15 is a miss, but a 10 hits.
1 sneaks through. So 1 save, 3 cover, 3 armour.
So 6.
10s again.
Yep.
I
No.
love it.
That's pass.
Yep.
3 is a pass. Stepped out into the trap. You've decided to step back out of the trap
Yep.
because the trap hurts. Another order on the Tirok. Well, they're definitely both in zone of control this time. What would they like to do?
Dodge.
They're both dodging. What's the Tirok doing with the second half?
You're dodging.
You're placing a small care package. Okay. So dodge rolls at -3.
10 for the hoplite.
Yep.
And an 8 for the Scylla.
Discretion is the better part of Valor, and you're dodging away from the door
Yep.
and the care package that's been left for you.
Hoplites don't like the twins.
Fair enough. Where next for the Morats?
Go, go.
Another Morat minute required. If in doubt, use the tag.
Yep.
Are there any AROs to that?
Nope.
No. There will be a zone of control ARO because that tag is most definitely not stealthy. Would Andromeda like to do anything? Because he's stomping in her general direction. Some debate. What's Andromeda want to do?
He'll dodge.
She'll
So 9. Nope.
He's still going. Stomp. So, Andromeda's definitely going to get an ARO. Don't think you're close enough to anybody else just yet. Are there any other AROs I've missed?
No. No dodge.
Second half for the ratio. Move. And what you're facing at the end of this move. Keeping Andromeda that way. Yeah. Fair enough. So another 9 required. That is a 1. That is less than 9. Shuffled into the corner to definitely be in cover and stand up so she can see the big scary tag. At the end of that second move, I think actually a bunch of these Myrmidons would also be within zone of control if they want to have a dodge. Yeah, those two. So are they also having a dodge?
And
And that one.
that one.
For everybody. All those 4. Would they all like to dodge as well?
These 2 will. These will stay where they are.
Okay.
Now we're done with the chain rifle for a dodge.
Feels
Nope.
unlikely on a 20.
And the Myrmidon in the middle.
That feels doable. Stompy coming. You've adjusted.
Yeah.
How many orders left over there? 3.
4. We'll have to flip this one.
Okay. The fire team's activating. The Yaugat
Yes.
is standing up.
Yes.
Are the others moving at all, or are they happy where they are?
No, they're going. Good.
So the only ARO I can see is Andromeda. Are there any man missing from a rooftop or anything?
No.
No. What would Andromeda like to do, given that there's a sniper looking at her?
Dodge.
Do I need to ask what the sniper would like to do? Do I need to ask what type of bullet it is? Is it the only type of bullet you use? Many shots, double action, good range, cover. You don't care about mimetism, so it's going to be flat rolls.
Yeah, flat rolls.
4 shots.
Special dice. Well,
Three and a bit.
Special. 2.
Big
So dodge. There's a 12, there's another 12, there's a 6. 16 misses.
We're going to take away the 16,
That's
aren't
going
we?
to be the special dice here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, yeah, it's-
7, 8 saves for poor Andromeda.
Pass me a dice. 2 dices.
Stealing enemy dice for the armor save.
PS5.
Arm 2, cover 3.
So 10s or less there. You
4
failed
fails.
4.
I passed 4.
You passed 4, that's true. So off camera, what did you say about Andromeda? She got no word in cap.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to save you.
2 crits then.
So, now 3 orders left.
Now I've got 3 orders left. Ooh, let's have a look what the situation is over there, because I can see... Can I see Agamemnon from there now? Did we miss that?
No. That overlaps.
In order. I did. And you came round here. The only thing you can be spending it on is the big fella. Right then. Oh. So, there's a couple of Myrmidons who'll definitely see you. There's a couple of Dactyls who'll hear you. Is there anything else? No? No one else who wants to reveal themselves? We're all good?
What's your BTS?
My BTS is 6.
And the 2 Myrmidons are going to do what, you said?
ARO with nanopulses.
Okay. And the Dactyls?
Nothing and dodge.
Okay, is that the engineer that's dodging? Or
The doctor.
The doctor's dodging. Okay, and what? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so this Myrmidon is now eligible for an ARO because he has been hit by a flamethrower in the back.
So he will dodge.
So that will break him out of the fire team. So that will probably break the fire team because he was in charge, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, not that it's going to matter because they're only going to get burst war on their nanopulsers anyway. So we've got a dodge, nanopulsers, flamethrowers. It's just going to be a mess.
He's on a 10. Nope. The doctor dodges on an 8. Nope.
So many saves required.
So do I save some with nanopulsers?
Okay, what's the PS of a nanopulsar?
The PS is 7 on your BTS.
7.
13 or less.
Twice, because you did it twice. 2,
Didn't you?
yeah. 2 and a 4.
Okay.
The ratio cares not for nanites. You now have to make saving throws for all 3 of the Myrmidons.
The Myrmidon, what he dodged already, he failed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's...
They're all eating.
Oh yeah, they're all
going to eat the
They're all
flames.
burning, aren't they? Yes.
It's PS normally 6, but I'm assuming it comes down to 5 because, you know, tag.
Heavy flamethrower, 6, 5, yeah.
How much armour do you have?
2.
So 7s or less. Which
So,
order are we doing this?
Start with this one.
The Spitfire.
Nope.
He is unconscious. He keeps burning. He is dead.
The one with the chain rifle
Is unconscious and keeps burning. But he's only unconscious. He might get better.
and the
the
officer
is not well. Is very not well. Many dead bodies, and the ratio's still going. There's not going to be a line of sight, no, because that all lines up.
I'm trying to
overlap
touch
the
that.
damage enough.
So you're touching the front of the green vehicle,
Yeah.
which means there's AROs. Well, Agamemnon does have an ARO for zone of control, and the 2 Dactyls have an ARO because scary stuff.
Dodge, adhesive launcher. Guess why not? Because she's going to die anyway.
Pardon me. He's only got 1 order left. Though. If you dodge, you can't keep doing this for much longer. I suppose adhesive
But if by
launcher will
adhesive
stop
launcher,
him.
it stops him doing it full stop.
That is true. Okay. So 2 dodges and an adhesive launcher. Do I need to ask you what you're doing?
I know, but it
Whoosh.
makes you feel good.
Whoosh. Bernie. Okay, so Dactyls I don't believe have the best of physique.
Nope.
So the dodge is on 11. You're going to be in good range for the adhesive launcher, but you are going to be in cover because he came around the corner at the front of the bus. So +3, -3. So flat rolls for the adhesive launcher and a dodge on a 10, I think. Oh no,
Dodge on 11.
Agamemnon's dodge is normally.
Oh, Agamemnon's is 11 as well.
So 8 for Agamemnon, 11 for the Dactyl, and a ballistic steel attack on an 11, and you hit with the flame 8.
An 8. Nope.
18.
There's an 8 in there somewhere.
So does the Dactyl engineer
The
dodge?
engineer?
No. Does the one with the adhesive launcher
adhesive
actually
launcher.
hit?
Yes.
Yes. So adhesive
you
launcher
with some
is
sticky stuff.
save, I believe, at physique -6.
Yeah, physique -6.
11.
Yeah.
So 11 or less.
17.
You are stuck.
Oh no.
However, the 2 dactyls are on fire.
Yep.
How much on fire? I'm guessing they only have 1 armour.
They have 2 armour.
Well, they're 2 armour.
Yeah.
So again, they need 7s or less.
So we'll start with the doctor.
The doctor is not hurt. The engineer is also not hurt. You've stuck a tag into place and survived.
Yeah.
Last order.
Last order, the tag's going to go heave and try and get
Unstick
off.
himself.
Unstick myself.
So, 3 arrows again. Have some consideration. Are we shooting him?
No.
Nope.
We're all going to dodge.
Everyone's dodging. So
Yeah.
basically everyone just gets to make some dice rolls. Nothing hurts anybody else.
So dodge for the engineer.
Nope.
Dodge for the doctor.
Yes.
And dodge for Agamemnon.
No.
And glued.
Still glued.
Failed by 1. That's so
Are
annoying.
you with Morats turn 1 then?
I've turned on a thing.
You've got 2 points over here, yeah.
I've killed a couple of things, not as many as I like, and I lost a tag.
You took out all the Myrmidons.
Took out all the members.
The tag is not dead yet.
Yeah, but
It's still going to eat orders.
It's still going to eat orders, but probably one when Agamemnon goes brrr with his AP Spitfire at short range.
I'm in loss of lieutenant.
Oh, right.
Yay!
You're in loss of lieutenant, so everyone has their own little order pool. Where are we starting?
Right here.
Oh, so he's spending his own irregular order off the board.
He is?
He is. Is he idling to begin with?
Yes.
So he's going to be on as a camo token to begin with?
No, he doesn't have camouflage.
Okay, so he's just going to idle, granting an ARO to whom? I can see 2.
Him.
Yeah, I can see the Yauga,
Can you see the tag?
the tag.
Can the tag see him?
The tag can see him,
Yeah.
Well, the tag's going to
and the Q
reset
drone.
thing. Q drone's going to shoot 4 times because that's what it's programmed to do, and I'm going to shoot 1.5 times with him.
Okay, and what is the... That is in the Gema marksman, I
It is.
believe,
I'm
with a
gonna
sniper
shoot the
rifle.
drone.
You're going to shoot the Q drone?
Yeah.
And just hope the rest goes well?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to check some ranges. Well, the easy one is, we know the Rachel needs an 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sniper is in good range, and is not being shot back, so doesn't care about the surprise attack.
Which is nice. So I'm +3, -3 because there's no mimetism on it, is there?
No.
So you're on
On
flats
12s.
of 12s. And then the Q drone is going to be in good range too.
Yeah, 23.
So he goes up by 3,
Up by 3.
down by 3,
3 for cover, and
then down by
3.
For
So I'm
surprise
6.
attack.
So I'm 6 overall, so I'm 5s.
And I lose
No.
3 for cover.
Yeah, 5s.
no, you're on 8. +3 minus 3 gets you back to flats.
Yeah.
And then another -3. So
Oh,
you're -3
-6.
overall.
Yeah.
It's not -6 surprise attack, is it?
No, it's -3.
So you're 8.
Yeah, cool. Even better.
And you get +3 for the range, -3 for the cover, and you don't care about his mimetism.
No.
So you're on flats.
Cool.
2 shots
11,
of double
12.
actions.
So, tag, do I unstick stickiness? 13. No. Really good stickiness. Shooting with a sniper rifle, a 5 is good, 15 is not so good.
So you'll keep the 5.
I'll keep the 5.
So 2 saves for the Agema from the double action shots coming at him from the
I never even
sniper.
told you it was dual action.
You didn't even need to.
Read my mind.
PS,
5. 3 cover.
2 armour, so 10s.
10s again.
We're good.
Wow.
And then the Q drone face to face needs
8s.
8s.
A 9, 17, 20, and a 3.
So
A
more than 3, less than 13. I'm
Yeah,
that,
because I'm on straight, so I'm yeah.
2 4s. That's just,
That'll do.
that's just rubbing it in.
That'll do.
4 saves for the Q drone.
An 18 and a 10 are probably not good.
No, the 18 and the 10 will not be good. So he's unconscious level. Started off well. Agamemnon now.
Attack aware order. And he will move.
6-4, I'm
6-4,
guessing.
yeah. So it's 3. And
He's going that way. Is there any AROs?
Yep, ratio's going to go.
The ratio does have a zone of control. Are there any lines of sight?
It's going to go. No.
I was thinking that way. Probably not actually. Okay, so just Loricho's ARO to reset. What is Agamemnon doing with the second half?
He's going to move.
Okay, where's he going?
Shoot me in the back, sir.
How did you guess?
11s. Come on.
Just getting worse. He's not within zone of control there, is he? Ooh. No, he's just out.
So I will idle.
Nothing you can do about that.
No, no.
And I will shoot.
In the back.
In the back. With many bullets.
So you're not in cover, you're in good range, so just going to be +3s. 17s?
Yeah, 17.
3 hits. Damage.
It's an AP HMG, AP Spitfire with continuous damage.
So normally PS6 down to PS5. 4 armour, 9 or less, 3 times.
A 1. A 9.
So you've passed 2, failed 1, but you have to keep going.
Because that 1, and I will normally die to 14.
That's 2.
And 4.
You're fine, you've taken 2 wounds.
I've got 1 more left.
Spending a command token to use the engineer's irregular order as a regular order. Who are we spending that regular order on? As if I need to ask.
Agamemnon.
Is Agamemnon moving?
No, he's going to idle.
Because you just over 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
And are we going to do the same again? And shoot him in the
It'd be
bumps?
rude not to.
18, 19, 19, and
You
20.
missed with all 4.
Now do I get to reset? Because it's a courage thing. Is it? Shouldn't I got a courage thing last time?
You were stuck, you can't go anywhere.
I'm still stuck.
I don't think you can do anything because you're immobilised. That was statistically improbable.
Yeah.
Are we doing another command token?
We are. We're going to take Scylla's order.
Scylla's order's going.
And Agamemnon, who will idle.
And do it again.
Yeah.
You can do it this time. They should all hit.
A 3, a 4,
They
7,
do
and
all
an 8.
hit. 9 or less, 4 times.
11.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
So that's a 3rd wound, so you're unconscious. Now you're dead.
Now I'm dead.
It has an irregular order left and she's going somewhere.
Spend it.
Where's she
To
going?
move. It should be enough to get me into base to base with that dude. I think.
We're going to go and try and fix somebody.
I don't think the sniper will be able to see me because of the bus in the building.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And then the second half is to doctor him.
Doctor the
13 or less.
13s.
Oh, by 1. You have 1 command token left, and the Myrmidon does have a cube. Do you like him that much?
I need him.
You need him. So the last command token spent for the reroll. And it was worth it. He's up, because the last order you have is the hoplite.
Last order on the hoplite. He's going to move.
Where's he going?
So
Is he going to run away?
Is he going to do a brave Sir Robin and run out the other side?
Live. I choose to live.
Sorry, son, I can't save everybody.
Or is he a hero and shoot everybody?
can I move him so he can see him but not be seen by him?
They're kind of in a line.
I don't know from the camera angle. I can't tell.
I don't think so.
Let me have a look. You can't get to the edge without seeing all 3 of them. But you're going to go for it anyway.
I'm going to go for it anyway.
So there's 3 AROs, I believe,
The camo is actually a mine.
and it has no choice but to function, detonate, and explode.
AP. It's an AP mine, which is nice.
The immunity enhanced goes, it's a mine.
Yeah.
The Tyrock
He's going to dodge.
is going to dodge. And
Because
the,
if my thought is, if he lives, I can dodge into it and we can be fighting and things later.
he's in the way then. He's in the way for doing stuff. The sniper, I'm assuming, is doing sniper things.
Doing sniper things, yes.
With double action,
double
which
action,
becomes
1.5.
normal.
Yeah, 1.5 dice.
So, what is the hoplite doing?
Shooting the sniper.
Ignoring everything else and
Yeah.
putting many HMG bullets into
Yeah.
that very annoying sniper.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're both in good range. That's over 16.
We are 17.5.
So +3, -3 to both of you. And that's it.
Yep, I'm on 12s. Dodging on a 14. 17. Oh, jeez.
Armour save against the mine.
AP.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So PS of -7.
Yeah.
So armour 3, 10 or less.
We're good.
You eat the mine and don't care. Now the one that matters, the face-to-face. 12s for the Morat.
20 and a 17.
Doesn't matter which one you keep, they're both bad.
Everything was in my favour. Come on, stop laughing.
13s.
I'm not laughing. I'm smirking enthusiastic. Oh, 3 of them.
One of them misses, so 3 saves. PS5, 3 armour, 3 cover.
So 11s.
Oh, a 12 and a 20, that's 2 wounds. Tam, given how you started turn 1, are you pleased with what you managed to get done?
Yeah.
No more Rachel, no more Q-Drone,
No more sniper.
no more Yoga. That is a big chunk of violence removed from the Morats, and you got a Myrmidon better. Okay, so Morat turn 2, and you want me to look in this corner somewhere.
I'm going to spend a command token and a regular order.
Oh, coordinated order.
Coordinated order.
Who are we coordinating?
We are going coordinating the Murderbot,
The Icodron,
the Hacker,
the Dartok,
and the Hunter.
and the Tirok Hunter.
Yeah.
Who's the spearhead in case it matters?
Tirok Hunter,
Just in case.
just in case.
Okay. Who we start with? The Dartok.
Start with this one.
Hurtling through that gap on a mission. And they're 6-2, aren't they, Icodrons?
I'm glad yours. Come on, Empire.
And then Taroks, I've no idea. I'm assuming 4-4. So what, 2 inches to the ladder and then 2 inches down?
Yep. So about there.
Okay. And then, are there any arrows to that?
No, because I can't shoot through windows, can I?
No. So second half, I get you to the bottom?
Yep.
The Dart up next. He looks like he has places to be. He is on a mission. Okay.
Should we do that again?
Oh, we'll do that again. Same 3.
Same 3.
Again, is the Tirok the spearhead in case it matters?
Yeah.
Poised.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And then the Tirok Hunter down here. Okay, so still nothing, I'm assuming. And going back in reverse, Chuck's going to get to the car.
Is he within my zone of control?
Yep. Would the Agema like a dodge?
Yes.
Okay. The Dartok still on that mission. And the Icodron. The Icodron looks like he might be thinking about making a dash for the middle at the last turn. But he wants to stay out of that and give everyone's line of sight.
I think there might be a line of sight down there, so I'm going to stay behind the bus at the moment.
Okay.
Just here.
No. That's in the way.
For now.
Still loitering.
Yep, still loitering.
Okay. So the dodge at -3 then for the Agema.
So the Agema's dodging on an 8.
Ooh, he does. So, order number 3 is just on the Tirok.
Just on the turret.
What are we doing in the first half?
Idle.
Idle? Are
Um,
we going to...
in fact, no, I'm not going to shim any further forward because the doctor, I think they'll see me. So I think
You want to deal with
idle.
them? You want to deal with them one at a time.
One at a time would be nice.
What would the Agema like to do?
Shoot.
What with?
Break pistol.
Breaker pistol. Don't think you had any BTS to start with.
Nope.
You lose half of nothing.
I lose half of nothing.
What are we doing with the second half?
I've got a massive pistol with AP bullets, and I'm going to shock the shock bullets.
Shock bullets.
Dum-dums.
Okay, so 3... And got +1 burst, you said?
+1 burst.
So 3 shots from the heavy pistol back. Both in good range, because that's less than 8. So both +3, -3, flats.
So hitting on a 13. That would be a 12.
So 12's required.
14, 15 and 8.
So 1 save, you still get your cover, you're fine. And you're a Morat, so you don't care. Are we rinsing and repeating?
I think I'm going to have to kind of do something again about it, so let's read something.
I think you've got a better chance over there here with the engagement ranges than you do over there against Agamemnon.
Yeah.
So I think I would rinse and repeat. Is the Agema shooting back again?
Yep.
So 12s versus 13s.
It's a crit.
I feel your pain.
Dick. 12s. No 12s.
2 saves.
11 and 5.
What is the PS on your breaker pistol? The 5 is definitely good.
PSA, ammo, AP, BTS.
Your 11 is a success because you've got your cover. So you're still alive. Epic pistol duel over the balcony and past the car. I'm not actually sure you don't stick anything up over you other than the hands. Are we going again?
No,
no.
We're doing something else before we get kind of red mist time. Because I do get red mist sometimes.
So the Dartok is getting ordered to go to there.
Yeah.
What's he doing now? Second half? I don't think there's any AROs.
In fact, let's go to here. In the first half.
That's in the way.
Yep.
Second half, are we firing a pitcher?
We are.
Are we firing it near that garage door?
We're going to fire it the other side of the red.
Oh, it's a long shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to first one. I'm going to try and get it within 8. I have repeated somewhere.
I think that's going to be at least -3. If it's within 2 foot, you'll still be on zeros. We'll have to place it and check. That's where you want to put it.
Mm-hmm.
We check the range, and you're at about 22 inches, so you're on zeros. So
11s. Whee!
is that a success?
Success by 1.
The Dartok's getting another order. Where's he? What's he doing?
He's
diving into the bus stop prone.
Yep.
Okay. Any AROs from the other side, such as, people who might be within range of a repeater?
Yeah.
Is he resetting by any chance?
He'll reset. Trinity.
Oh, Scylla's going to Trinity you back through the thing.
cool.
What would your Dartok like to do? You don't get the benefit from both firewalls, so
No.
you're going to do something different.
I am going to Oblivion both of them instead.
Okay. So both face to face. You're at -3 because the tag's ECM, and a straight roll against
And
Scylla.
-3 against Scylla. She's got ECM hacking -3 as well.
So you're on 10s against both of them,
Okay.
and the reset is on a 13
Is it physic?
whip,
Wait, 14.
and Scylla is going to be on +3 -3.
13.
So, okay, 14, 13 versus 10s.
To reset Agamemnon.
14 or less.
Yeah, thank you.
Quite a big number.
Not that big.
I need 10s. 15.
Still too big.
Fine.
13s for Scylla and 10s for the Dartok.
Yep.
Oh, more than 8. Oh, it's a 6.
So it gets through. So you've got how much BTS of your own?
3.
And 3 from the firewall.
6.
I believe it's PS7. Or just 6.
Trinity is PS6.
So 12 or less. You're fine.
I want to kill that fucker in there, so I want to fuck him up with lots of fucks. Because he's rolling
works out
criticals
well
and
going.
fucks. I'm not editing this, so fuck. The whole clip's just been edited.
So, having put the hacker, so that the hackers have survived the attack coming back.
Yeah.
and back in hand, are you spreading any more hacking orders?
No.
No? Where are we going next?
That'll be a TAM problem.
That's a TAM problem, okay. Are we returning to the pistol duel?
We are.
Okay. I wonder what gave that away. Idling for the first half?
Yes.
Are you shooting back with the breaker pistol?
Yep.
12s versus 13s?
Roll your 13, dude.
16.
Yay. Come on.
12.
Come on, Tyrok. I've got faith in you. An 8 and a 1.
2 hits. PS.
AP
No, shock. PS.
heavy pistol. So
7.
heavy pistol 6.
6 in the shot.
Armour 2 in cover. So
11 or less, twice. 12.
He's dead.
He is dead. Third time was the charm.
Yeah. He does need a posthumous medal, I think.
And your penultimate order is also going on the Tirok.
Yeah.
And we just scooch in just enough to see the engineer.
Yeah, or the doctor.
The one behind, I believe the one behind the van is the engineer.
Oh, right, okay, so it's the engineer then.
The engineer is going to dodge, you said?
Yep.
I think that's going to be within 16.
Yeah.
16
over
golden.
8, but under 16.
16's there. So, yeah.
So +3, -3. So again, 3 shots on 12s.
3 shots on 12.
This is a dodge on an 11.
12. Oh, your luck's running out. It's got a hit on 12. There's an 11, there's 9. That's
3 saves. PS7, you've got 3 cover, 2 armour.
Yeah, so
12s or less. But everyone that gets through is 2 wounds.
Still haven't got 1 wound anyway. 12 or less. Dead.
You've made a mess of an engineer.
Yep.
Step out.
2 inches easily gets me. Well, I can do less than 2 inches to be fair.
And then step back.
I can do an inch and then step back a little bit further.
So you're going back over there. Okay, the engineer, so the doctor is the only one that's going to see you. The chain rifle is looking the wrong way. What would the doctor like to do?
Glue gun.
Glue gun. What would the Tarok like to do?
Shoot it 3 times.
Well, you're both in the open, so it's +3s for both of you.
Yep.
So 15s for the Tarok and 15s for the doctor. And regardless of the outcome, the Myrmidon will be allowed to change his facing at the end of this. Because something happened near him.
15s. 20.
Yep. It's a fail.
15s.
5
2 20s and a 5.
One
Lots
save.
of 20s there. 1 save.
9 or less.
9 or
2
less
armour,
on 1.
no
Yeah.
cover.
Yep.
You're alive. Steel Phalanx turn 2. The Myrmidon. He's feeling a lot better than he did earlier.
He is. He's
Where's he off
full of
to?
juice. He's going to move.
Which way?
This way.
So I can step closer, that's fine. Any AROs? No. I don't think so. No. Second half. Know what you're thinking? I'm not sure you're in. It's close though.
Well, he doesn't have any other option. Because it's either a big one or a little one. He is in.
He is in.
So he will chain rifle the repeater.
So a saving throw for the repeater. That is not a successful save for the repeater on Agamemnon.
He's going to move.
I don't believe there are any AROs. And that camo token doesn't want to do anything.
No, that camo token's fine where it is.
Second half.
He will move again.
Meandering forward. With the intention of doing bad things to very many people.
Yep.
Okay. Next order. Do we still know what we're doing? Because I'm assuming he's not staying there. So you've just spent the lieutenant's order and told me to look at Agamemnon. Is anyone surprised?
No.
At that point, are there any AROs?
Yes.
From?
The hacker?
Oh, that one's yours. Put that here.
The killer hacker down here.
Kill a hacker.
I don't think you're within zone of control of anything else.
Over 8 for everything else.
What's the killer hacker wish to do?
Dodge.
The dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah, Agamemnon is scary with a big gun.
Yeah.
He's going to use his scary big gun.
Okay. Now the good thing though, from the Zerat's point of view, is Agamemnon doesn't have any MSV.
Nice.
So you're going to be in good range. You're going to cancel that by cover. You're then going to be taking the -6 mimetism from the Zerat. So you'll be on 8s on 4 dice, and the Zerat dodges on 8.
12.
More than 4, less than 8.
7. One sneaks through.
That'll be 1. That's all I need.
Let's roll the dice and see if it matches. 8. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You've got 1 armour. Do you have 1 armour?
I do have 1 arm.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Would you like to fail your guts roll and get out of the way?
Yeah.
An order on Scylla.
Scylla. She's going to idle.
You have someone who's in her zone of control.
She'll dodge.
What we do in the second half?
We're going to do a comms attack.
Are we going to be attempting
willpower
a
roll.
data scan?
Yes.
You do dodge.
Yeah.
Do you get... Your social media profile has been hacked. Scylla has successfully data scanned, which is a point, and the Tyrock Hunter has come to take a selfie.
Selfie with a hoplite.
You've got to get the likes.
Gotta get the likes.
No, you flipped an order token decisively as I was coming over here. What are we doing?
The hoplite.
What did you do with... Is he idling for the first half?
Yeah.
Was the
I guess it's 2020.
Oh, so it's punchy. Punchy,
punchy.
kicky, gougy.
Yeah.
He's going to slap his smart EI.
No
thing
press,
out of
no
his hands.
press.
Yeah.
Okay, so close combat versus close combat.
Yeah, I've got 23. Frenzy and martial arts level 1. Well, you don't care about any of that.
Nope.
But you do care about the close combat -3 that comes back at you.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
20.
20 versus a 20. What are the close combat weapons involved?
Mine's kind of like a big trench hammer thing, which is PS5.
Ooh,
Yeah.
stingy. And yours is a EM close combat weapon, did you say?
Mine's
So-
big and arse.
You've no subtlety.
No subtlety, brick in a handbag.
Brick in a bag, that might have to be a conversion.
So, my brick in a bag does a 9. That's not very good.
My stabby stick. There's a 10.
One more. That's just a second time you've rubbed it in.
So it's EM, so I believe it's 2
It
saves
is.
with half your BTS.
No BTS. 2
PS.
saves.
Yeah.
What's the PS on the EM close combat weapon?
PS8.
8 or less. Pass on, fail one. Another order has been spent on Scylla. Where's she going?
She's going to move.
Is she thinking it's time to press a button?
Yes.
So she gets up to the door for the first half. Are there any AROs? I don't believe so. So second half for Scylla. No one can see her there, can they?
No.
No. And I'll move up to
To the
there
corner.
so I don't
Don't step out in front of
don't
her.
trigger the mine.
So, are we getting another order on Scylla?
Yes. Spend another order on Scylla.
Is she about to try and do some athletic stuff
She
to
is.
avoid being blown up?
She's going to move.
Is that camo token going to do what it's supposed to do and function, detonate, and explode?
Yes.
She's going to dodge.
AP mine.
Okay, so -3 physique because you're dodging a mine.
So she's dodging on an 8. Yes.
3, she dodges. 5 the mine. Last order
On
on
Scylla.
Scylla again. She's going to run up to the up to there.
And press the button.
Is she staying stood up or is she
No,
diving
I'm
to the
gonna,
floor?
she's going to...
Find a prone token and dive
Yeah.
to the floor. And then she's a hacker, so she gets the bonus.
Yep.
So 2 dice, 16 or less.
Yep.
At the dart target. Are you staying prone?
No, it's standing up. He's going to go here. So he's not going to be seen by Aggie.
You're staying out of line of sight of Agamemnon. Do you want to do a zone of control check? See if Agamemnon gets an ARO.
Don't think so.
No. But I'm half an inch or so away.
So,
Which might matter later.
second half, you're going to fire a picture again between Scylla and Agamemnon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in 0 range band, so 11 or less to land it.
Dang.
Next order on the Icodron. And he's a speedy bugger. Oh, he's off.
Not quite in contact with it though.
Okay. Agamemnon, what would you like to do? So there's a flamethrower coming from the heavy flame and then a dodge from the Icodron.
Yeah.
It does make a difference, I agree. So, Physique 10.
Yes.
So 50-50. Do you dodge? No! Does it hurt? Yes.
It's continuous damage as well.
It's unconscious 2. One more save because he's not quite dead yet. The next order on Cornac. He is scooching to the edge. They've reformed, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the Kurgat's coming with you. Because he doesn't want to go the other way where the hoplite will see him.
Yeah, with a heavy machine gun, have we?
Is the back of that in the way?
No, we see I've had a look. And
Oh, okay.
that is in line with that, which is in line with your base. So as soon as I'm proud of that, you get to see me.
Right, okay.
So what would Agamemnon like to do? You're both going to be in good range. You're not going to be in cover with Agamemnon.
That's going to be -3 for cover.
But +3 for the range. So flats.
Straight. So shoot on a 14 with the Spitfire or dodge on an 11. So we will shoot with the Spitfire.
Because it's a big number.
Yeah.
And we're firing many shots back with the Mark 12.
With Mark 12, I'm going to shoot back. Get 3 shots plus half a shot.
Because you are still level 2 fire team.
Yeah. So I'm 14, 15, 16, 17s.
I'm on 14.
14 for the aero player.
2.
More than 2, less than 17. 17 is a crit, a 10, a 13, and a 10. So
5 saves. PS, I believe it's 5 on a Mark 12.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
They are big, solid bullets.
12, 5.
PS5, I'm a 6.
So 11s or less 5 times. There's a 16, a 19, and a 20 in there, so that's 3 more wounds on top of the one he's already taken. That doesn't sound good.
Nope.
The tag has fallen.
Yeah, and again, not quite twitching it.
But you stick out one way or the other?
Yeah.
Or not?
I'm going to stick out one way or another
Okay.
so I can get a line of sight down to him.
I'll dodge.
So shoot him.
Well, that's going to be less than 16.
Yep.
So +3 for the range.
Minus many.
Mimetism, -6.
So -3 overall. He's only a hacker, so he's not very good. So he's 11 down to 8.
Dodging on a 13. So dodging on a 13 with the Myrmidon. A 4.
More than 4, less than 13.
Less than 8.
Okay, less than 8. A 7.
7.
That'll do.
1 save. PS7, 2 armour on a Myrmidon.
Yep.
So 9s
So
or
9.
less.
Yep.
And you're not quite where you want to
Not
be.
quite where I want to be.
You want to go and give it a better cuddle.
I want to be able to at least touch it. So
You're going to go
I
that
go
side
there. Again, line of sight against Fallon, my lad.
Ooh, that's closer though.
It's going to be just out for the chain rifles. So.
And you want to stay alive, so you're
Yeah.
going to dodge. Are we going to
I'm gonna
pew
shoot him 2
pew?
times, yeah.
Okay, what's the range?
You're curious to see if it was in now, aren't you? 10 and a half.
So it would
11.
can be really close for a chain rifle template.
8.
8s versus 13s again.
13s.
14. 8. 15 and 19, but I do get a 4.
So
9 or less
9
again.
or less. Yep.
Love it. Come on, I can chum.
Staying in cover. Does he have line of sight to the hoplite from there?
Yep.
Okay,
There's a line
yeah.
of sight.
It looks like there would be. To that doorway, yeah.
I don't think he's going to get cover from the hoplite though, if he's there.
He,
Hoplight's gonna be cover.
he is.
Hoplite
I think you're
will
both
get
going to get cover. Because you're both on the corners. So
Okay.
you can't see all of his silhouette. And that is enough. Because I don't think he actually has to come that far forward to see you. He could come back half an inch and definitely still be in cover. What does the hoplite wish to do?
He's going to shoot.
What would Cornac want to do?
You can shoot back then.
Okay.
I'll shoot with the HMG.
Are you within 2 foot? That's the important measure. I imagine you are.
Yeah.
Or easily. We
Yeah.
Like 22.
18, 8.5, 19.
Okay. So both on +3, -3s. So 14s versus 13s.
13s.
Yep.
5. More than 5, less than 14. 15, 18,
And a
4.
So 1 sneaks through.
Yeah.
Does Cornac feel it? No, he doesn't. 3 is less than the PS without the cover. And sticking over here, you said?
Sticking over here.
Oh, Cornac's feeling brave.
Cornac's feeling disposable.
Oh! So Cornac's running up there. Where's the Kurgat going?
Kurgat's going.
The other way.
The other way.
What would the hoplite like to do?
The hoplite will
And
shoot.
Scylla.
The hoplite will shoot. The engineer when he's not in cover
So the hoplite's going to shoot the Kurgat as he runs across.
with the HMG.
And you think, and Scylla can see as well, can she?
So we can see
Cornac.
Cornac, but not the engineer.
Okay.
And she has a light shotgun, which she will use against him, I think.
Okay.
Is he heavy infantry?
No, he's not.
No.
Medium infantry.
Medium.
What would Cornac do then?
Yeah, I'll just light shotgun.
He's getting light shotgunned.
I think we're over 8, so it's not going to be stupid numbers yet. Cornac's going to put 2 actual bullets into Scylla and 1.5 bullets into
the hoplite.
hoplite.
So the unopposed shot at the hoplite.
Yeah, and
The
Kurdak's going to have to
hope he survives.
maybe not.
Okay. So 16s for the hoplite. Cornac's going to be on 14s against both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Scylla's going to be on her flats of 12.
Yeah, 12.
So 1.5 into the hoplite. Hoplite doesn't shoot me back, so it's just me shooting you on many dice. 14, which is
A critical. You're going to keep the critical, are you?
I'm going to keep the critical, so 2.
2 saves for the hoplite. He needs 11s or less.
11 or less. Yes and no, so he takes a wound.
1 shot, needing a 16 on the engineer.
We hit
4
with
is
a
a
4.
hit.
Armour 2.
7 or less.
Oh,
Ooh, he's felt that.
felt it, yeah.
And then the face-to-face. Scylla's going to have 1 dice on a 12. Cornac's going to have 2 on 14s.
On the 12, 11.
That's not bad.
More than 11, less than 14.
12.
12. 1 save for Scylla. 5, 3 cover, 2 armour.
Yeah.
10
10s.
Yeah, 50-50.
Yep.
Correct, 50. You're committed with Cornac.
Yeah.
Cornac is going to...
There's no way with 4 I can get you out of cover there, Scylla. I'm not going to get into contact with that, so I'm just going to kind of go.
Okay, same arrows.
HMG, light shotgun.
What's Cornac going to do?
3 shots into Scylla.
Just kill
Scylla.
14s, 12s, and are you within 16 at every point from the hoplite?
No.
Over 16 at some
I'm
point.
under 16.
So it's going to be flat rolls of 13 for the hoplite then.
Hoplite unopposed on a 13. Nope.
Misses on a 17. Light shotgun
Too many. There we go.
on a 12.
On a 12. A 1.
More than 1, less than 14.
On 3 dice because I've lost my half. 6.
And a 9. 2. 50-50 again.
50.
One's good, one's fail.
Yeah.
Let's just what's the scores at the moment, boss?
So you're in Loss of Lieutenant,
Yep.
so everyone's got their own order. You've only got 3 guys left. You are just outside the retreat threshold. You're currently losing 6-3. However, you can make this a 3-all draw if things go your way, as we've just discussed. It all, however, hinges on killing that Dartok first. And I'm assuming this Myrmidon has been told that is his job.
Yep. Kill the alien.
So, the Myrmidon is getting an order.
He will spend it and he will move.
What would the Dartok like to do?
Well, it's in chain rifle range,
Oh, most definitely.
isn't it? If I pass a dodge on an 11, I win.
if he chain rifles you, he could use his pistol.
Could use his pistol. I'm still going to dodge.
You're going to dodge on an 11. Okay, now the decision is yours. Do you think Claw can get 11 or less? He has a 55% chance.
So far, I'm just going to wind him up if he fails.
So he has a 55% chance of dodging. If you shoot him...
See, if I go for a shoot-in, there's more things that can go wrong.
There are more things that can go wrong.
If I use this, it just hits.
Unless he dodges.
Well, yeah, but even if I shoot him, he could still dodge.
He could. Yes. You're going to trust his dodge roll to fail rather than make it face-to-face. Because I think face-to-face, you're within 8, so that's going to cancel out the cover.
15 minus, so it'd be on a 12.
You'd have 2 dice on a 12 to oppose his 11. But it's easier to survive as a pistol.
Yeah, I managed to miss 4 shots.
You did.
AP Spitfire. When
that is true.
So
you're just going to chain rifle.
I'm just going to chain rifle because it's funny.
No pressure, but it's all on this one dice roll.
Blah.
I don't want to roll it. I don't want to roll it. So 1 to 11 is good.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
11.
You critically dodged. But criticals don't count on dodges, you say. On that very important dodge roll, I think it's been taken out of your grasp.
So we'll go for the doctor.
Revenge on the Tyrok Hunter.
Yep. We're going to move.
You might just have to come sideways. Or no, you can probably get to the corner. Yeah, far enough to see. So you can both see each other.
Yeah.
You both got cover.
I'm dodging on a 14, so I think I'm going to dodge again.
You going to dodge again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to combi rifle you.
On a 12, plus 3, minus 3.
Yep.
I'm dodging on a 14. And 9.
So, more than 9, less than 12.
12.
Crit.
2 saves for the Tyrok Hunter.
Roll the dice, see what happens. 18's no good.
The 1's great, but you are unconscious on the... So the last order on the hoplite, are we spending
On
it?
the hoplite, spend it on the hoplite, he will idle, also known as aiming gun.
What would Cornac like to do?
Cornac can shoot you back on plus 3, minus 3, so 14.
You're not in cover, are you, Cornac?
I'm not in cover now.
So 13 versus 14.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm not in cover, just in case you couldn't see it on screen, but I'm not. So 14's 5. That's not so good.
So anywhere between a 6 and a 13.
Yeah. There's a 10 and a 10.
So those 2 miss, 2 10s hit.
Let's roll the dice, see what happens.
8 or less.
There's an 8 and a 7.
You're alive! What's the final score?
6-8 to me. So close. So close at the end. It could have gone, if I hadn't dodged, it would have been a draw. And if I hadn't got lucky with Agamemnon in my last turn, it would have been, you'd have walked all over me.
Agamemnon's scary.
He is.
He's
Terrifies
very
me.
good, yeah.
I really wanted to kill him first go, but he kind of went in the head. Coward.
So, 6-3 to the Morats.
Yay!
Well played both. Very entertaining game to watch.
Yeah, it
Hope
was
so.
good.
What was for me? Whether I filmed it any good is an entirely different matter.
There's a bit of editing to do because there's some F words in there. Sorry.
Really?
Quack,
Yeah.
quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Were you losing your cool a little with all your bad dice rolls?
It weren't my bad dice roll. My dice rolls were okay. Your dice rolls were awesome.
Apart from the 4 dice.
Apart from
in
those
the
4 dice, all
Yeah.
kind of balanced out just there. So, dice gods giveth and taketh away. Right, well, thank you for that game, mate.
Yeah.
Really, really fun.
Good fun.
It was really close at the end. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It all helps to keep us motivated and raises the profile of our channel and Infinity the Game, bringing it to a wider audience. And don't forget, if you're so inclined, you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.